So, welcome to another wide travel video, and we'll get to that from the Hythe and Dymchurch Railway. So, come along with us while we travel on this fantastic railway. We've arrived at Romney, Hythe and Dymchurch Railway.
So that's valid
There we go.
any train today that you like. The last one back from Dungerness is at 4 o'clock. And we have a train going in 5 minutes at 9:50 if you'd like to get that. If not, the next one is 10:30.
Pardon? We might as well go and get that one.
Get that one first.
Yeah. Alright, cheers. Cool. Thank you.
It's good, really.
Yeah. I'm going in the back. In the back. So as we pull out of Hythe Station, let's give you a little bit of history behind the Romney, Hythe and Dymchurch Railway. Now the railway itself is based on the southeast coast of Kent and runs for 13.5 miles from Hythe all the way to Dungerness. It's a 15-inch gauge line, so it shares its gauge with the Ravenglass Railway in the Lake District, and its main base of operations is actually about halfway along the line at New Romney, where you can break your journey and spend quite a bit of time, and as you'll see in the video, that's exactly what we do. So, as you can see, we've got my brother with me today from Rain and Rail Enthusiast. So, I haven't got my daughter with me today. She hasn't come down to Kent today, so I'm actually down here working. So, taking a day off on the bank holiday just to do this trip. So we'll be getting off at New Romney. We haven't done this journey for about 10 years. So there's a lot of new stuff there. There's now the largest model railway in the UK. So that'll be interesting to see. New cafeteria. And then we go down to Dungerness after that. There's new cafeteria down there. So it's a lot, it's like coming to a brand new place. So it should be good. Now, the railway was actually built in 1927 and was the culmination of a dream of both Captain J. Howie and Count Louis Zabrowski. Apologies for how I've said that, I probably haven't said it right. The Count was keen to build a fully working railway using 15-inch gauge, and to try and fulfill this ambition, the pair attempted to purchase the Ravenglass and Eskdale Railway, which I just mentioned, in the Lake District, but failed to do so. Despite this, the Count ordered 2 Pacific locomotives who were going to be designed by Henry Greenley and built in Colchester by Davy Paxton and Company. Unfortunately, before they were delivered, the Count was killed while racing at Monza in the Italian Grand Prix, and Harry was left with these 2 locos and a task of finding somewhere to run them. So he commissioned Greenley to help him, and it was then that they came up with the idea to build this railway on Romney Marsh. Lovely house. So, as I said, the official opening of this line was on the 16th of July 1927 and ran an inaugural train from Hythe up to New Romney. Dymchurch. So we've arrived at Dymchurch. this is the coach that we're in. All these coaches are identical all the way down the train, and we're actually quite lucky. It's a quiet bank holiday Monday. Don't know why, but there we go.
So far.
So yeah, so each one of these coaches seats around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Probably, I think these coaches roughly hold around between 24 and 30 people. This line was then extended in 1928 all the way to Dungerness. Now it's considered the smallest public railway in the world, and until a few years ago it actually ran a service taking school children to school, and during the Second World War it was actually used by the army to haul trains with gun emplacements on them, as you can see in this photograph. After the war, the line was actually only single track in places and had to be rebuilt to double track. But since that time, the line has gone from strength to strength, with many locomotives now present on the line, and obviously on occasion has visiting locomotives from the Ravenglass Railway as well, and is considered one of the most popular tourist attractions, not only in this country but across the world. So we're now pulling into New Romney. This is the headquarters of the Romney Hythe and Dymchurch Railway. Now the train itself stops here for around 10 minutes. It's one of the major stops on the line. But we're going to be taking a break here. We're going to spend about 2 hours looking around this area of the railway, and you'll see in the video why we're here for so long. There's a lot to see. What, you've got to watch your head when you get out of these trains. Alright. The Ravenglass ones, which are quite high.
Let's go and see a train.
Let's go and see the loco at the front. Danger low bridge. You can see the whole line is semaphore signalled. New Romney is the headquarters of the Romney Hythe and Dymchurch Railway. As you can probably see, the sheds are behind us. Some of the sheds are behind us, sorry, and the turntable, and the sheds are opposite us, which is what you see in the video. So this is the middle part of the line. The actual line starts at Hythe, ends at Dungerness. So we're going to spend some time here. This is where the Heritage Centre is, which is brand new. And also here is the large modern railway, which we're going to go and see, shop and cafe. So let's go and take a look around, shall we? Right, so we're going to go grab something to eat, I think. Now the cafe itself is well stocked with food, plenty of tables. You can get yourself snacks, main meals, and upstairs is the museum and the model railway. Go around that way. Oh wow, John. Beautiful model of a big boy. Now the museum up here is quite extensive, so you can probably spend quite a bit of time up here. The main exhibits are down one end and the huge model railway is situated down the other. So let's have a look and see exactly what's up here, shall we? So we're now walking down the platform. We're going to go and visit the Heritage Centre at the far end. But we do know there's 2 trains due to come through, one coming in from Hythe and one coming in from Dungerness. So we might just hang around just to see those 2 go through and then head on to the Heritage Centre, which is the blue building on the right. You can see in the distance. You can see there's a train coming from Dungerness. It's got a one of the 2 diesels they have on the line at the head end.
Good. I will have to get something of that. I'm a bit more of a diesel nut. This is.
So I'm not quite sure which of the one is. If we can get there before it goes, then then we'll be able to take a look. But so we've got another steam loco's coming on that line, which is it's Black Prince again actually.
Being as we're here, obviously on a bank holiday, there's a lot of railway and train movement, so
Yep.
it's given us a lot to look at.
It's one of the pink timetable is the busiest timetable of the year. So we've got a lovely diesel there. I can't see the number on it. Yeah, I'll try and identify that one a bit later on. Yeah. Oh, hang on, we can see it. It's JB Snell, I think it says.
Sorry, I've got right in your head.
I think
right in the headshot there.
I think it says JB Snell on there. This is the approach road to the turntable here. As I mentioned before, the whole line is semaphore signalled. As you can see, the trains here are they're quite long. Similar in length to the Ravenglass Railway we went to the other week. It's the other diesel loco, isn't it? Off and going. Interesting, the name on that loco was actually Eskdale. I will look that up and see if that has actually come from the Ravenglass Railway. So I will look that up. There you go, there's the points. And that one, they must be interlocked. And there goes the service down to Hythe. This loco is indeed from the Ravenglass Railway. It's currently on long-term loan to the Romney Hythe Railway due to their 2 mainline diesels currently undergoing maintenance. Okay, let's go into the Heritage Centre. Let's go and have a look now that we can get across the line. the 100th anniversary coming up. Yeah, a bit of behind the scenes here. Got to get the thumbnail for the video. Yeah, I reckon that'll do. Right, we're going to look in the shop. You going to look in the shop?
I've been in the shop.
You've been in the shop? Alright, well, we'll go and look in the shop. Good array of souvenirs in here, haven't they? I think I've got a plaque actually for the home indoors, I'm sure I have. Yeah. Right, I'm actually doing a bit of a switch around with the steam loco at the end of this train that's just coming from Dungerness. So this is quite cool. Wasn't expecting to see this. So the Black Prince is the one that's been sitting idle in the sidings. So that's going to come out and attach to the front of this one. And I believe I think that was Churchill that went out. So I imagine Churchill will come back into the sheds. This is a marvellous railway. We've spent the best part of 2 hours here. You've got to spend some time at New Romney to appreciate all the stuff that's here really, and not be rushed. So our train's not due for another sort of 20 minutes or so, but it means we've been able to see lots of things going on around here. You're not going to get bored being here for a good couple of hours, and the kids love it, seeing all the trains being shunted around. And it's really chucking it down, so we're going to have to go indoors. Yeah. As you can see, the weather's taken a slight turn for the worst. Our train's due any second, so we're going to go I'm absolutely soaked walking back from that platform then. Right, so we're going to go walk down because we'll see if we can get hold, see if we can find out what that red loco was that's been switched. Green Goddess going up for. Wonder if that one's going to be used later this afternoon, John. Yeah, Winston Churchill. Another lovely looking locomotive. I mean, they're all lovely in their own ways, but you know, they're absolutely gorgeous. You see what I mean? There's something always going on at New Romney. You're not going to get bored. Off now to Dungerness, which is the end of the line. I think so, yeah. I think we've got one scheduled stop. On this stretch of line, the drivers can really open the taps on their steam locomotives. So I'm going to leave this running, no music, just enjoy the sounds, and I'll put a chapter in the description if you want to fast forward this to when we arrive at Dungerness. So we're now approaching Dungerness, which people might know has a large nuclear power station. It's actually, did you know, that this is actually officially considered the largest desert in the UK? You know what? I didn't even see one. Now, once we get to Dungerness, we're actually going to go around a return loop. There is no returning for the locomotives. It is a massive return loop. So I think we traverse first before the station. And obviously we've got the nuclear power station right on our doorstep, and also Dungerness Lighthouse as well. Oh, no, wrong. We're going to the station first. Do the loop second. Do the loop on the way back. Just about to see. There we go. rather go in the open.
Right.
So this is all new. You reckon this was? You reckon this? You're probably right, actually, Mum. This platform is brand new. So is the building.
I think it is. I think it's been totally relocated.
Yeah. It's definitely brand. Yeah, it is definitely brand new, I think.
I thought the old station used to be on the straight. Can I go in a bit?
Right, you can try. Put it on. Press stop. So we've got a diesel on the way back. We're not going to go around the loop. So loco's gone around the loop itself and then attached to the other end. So yeah, it's a shame really. We could have gone around the return loop, but we're not going to today. Going to get the diesel on the way home.
There big games on today, John. Just English National
That'll do.
League.
Now, unfortunately, we didn't get any video done at Dungerness. It was just too busy to do anything that was actually anything meaningful. But as you notice, brand new cafeteria. It's a great place. If you do get time, walking up to see the lighthouse is probably well worth it as well. But anyway, yeah, that's a shame. But never mind. These things happen.
Did I get? No.
Now I've got the big So in the open carriage on the way back, the front about bloody wall, go pop up. Romney Sands is a passing place on this railway. Now what I totally missed when we stopped here at Romney on the way back is our diesel locomotive was actually switched out for a steam locomotive. But we'll see which one's been switched onto the front of our train once we get to Hythe. The journey, but not sure which one it is, but we'll have a look. Hythe.
Come on, old fella. Not your old
Hey. Oh, we just turned around because we just feel there's stuff to steam engine on the other end. So we're going to go have a quick look and then we'll head on out.
Hang on, it looks like Southern
Put it
Main
out.
is moving the table post off. That says cycles on it. It looks like she's taking it off the train and putting it into...
Shunting this one down here. So they use the middle line to actually change the trains around. Exactly what's happening right now. It was then we worked out exactly what they were doing. They were actually setting up a double header for the last train of the day. So we thought we'd hang on, watch all the shunting moves, and then watch the train head out before leaving for the day. So, there we are. We're all back at Hythe. Just seen the double header head out, the last train of the day. That's just going back to Romney, and those locos are going to be put away for the day. So, well worth the trip out. Lovely blue sky. I thoroughly recommend coming down here for the day. Do spend the day. Spend a few hours at Romney before heading on down to Dungerness. That's the way to do today. So, we're now going to head on home, and we'll see you on the next one.